Thank you for coming to Salt Lake RV Rentals. I'm Simeon Miller. I am here with our Thor Freedom Elite 26B. I'm going to do a quick renter orientation for you. Thank you, and we hope you have a great adventure. Okay, let's start on the outside. Here we have a large storage compartment at the front passenger side of the RV. We have a 110 power outlet if you're connected to a power source. We move around to the driver's side. We have our main storage compartment here under the slide out. So here we have our water hose. We have a pressure regulator on it. This pressure regulator keeps the water source from overpressurizing the system, so just always make sure that that is connected. We store our sewer hose here in the rear bumper, and this is where it connects to the RV. For specifics on the how to dump, please see our wastewater dump video. But this particular rig, there are a few things that you need to know on this. There are 2 black water valves. So because the bathroom is on the passenger side of the vehicle, we have a valve on the passenger side. So you can see it right there, right here on the driver's side. So once you're connected, sewer hose in the sewer, go ahead and open this one on the driver's side, go over to the passenger side and open the one right by the tank. This is your gray water valve right here. Once again, see our how-to video to see how to use a dump station. This is where the unleaded fuel for the truck goes. Your generator will also pull from this fuel tank until your fuel tank is down to 1/4 of a tank. Once you are at around 1/4 of a tank or below, your generator will not operate. So make sure you always have at least 1/4 of a tank of fuel if you intend to use the generator. This is the generator access panel. This is our 110 power. It's a 30 amp power source. When you're at your campsite, you just plug, you can pull your cord through here and just plug that in at the campsite and turn on the circuit breakers. This is the propane. Here is your shutoff valve. This is your freshwater tank low point drain. This is where you would connect the hose if you have city water connection at your campsite and you want to pressurize the system. This is where you fill your freshwater tank. Okay, this is the driver's seat. The mirrors here are manual adjust. You literally just grab a hold of them and move them right, left, or up and down to adjust them. Make sure that you adjust them for each and every individual driver. This is a wide angle mirror. You will need to use that when changing lanes to be able to see down the side of the RV. The driver area, a couple of things here. We have our cruise control buttons here on the steering wheel. We recommend trying to stay around the 65-70 mile per hour range. And there is the instrument panel. You can toggle through options right here. Here's your gear shift. There is a tow haul mode here on the end that might be beneficial for you while driving. Your hazard lights are right here. Your light switch is right here. This is your parking brake release and your parking brake right here. It's recommended to have that engaged when camping. Here is your emergency start button. What that does is that acts as a jumper cable between your house batteries and your truck batteries. That would allow you to start the truck if your truck battery goes low, and or start the generator if your house batteries go low. Here is your main in-cab HVAC buttons right here. Your radio, HDMI and USB charger. There are a few things on the radio here. A couple of different options. You've got your radio, you've got a couple of different things here for videos, and you can also turn on your rear view camera. And you have different settings there. You can also connect your Bluetooth phone. Okay, let's go around and go on inside. As we enter the rig, we have some buttons right here. This is your main 12-volt battery button. If this light is illuminated, your battery is on. If it's not, your battery is off. So make sure that is on. The main reason for turning that off is just for if you have the RV in storage. If you turn that off, that will turn the refrigerator off, even if the refrigerator is running on propane, because it does use the 12-volt system to operate the temperature controls and the brains of the refrigerator. This is your awning switch, is out, extends it, and the other way is in. Simply push and hold the button until it's either fully extended or fully retracted. Be sure to not use the awning in any windy conditions, and be sure to pull the awning in before traveling. Awnings can be upwards of $2,000, and it is the renter's full responsibility to pay for that should there be damage. They are not necessarily covered under insurance. Here we have some light switches here. We have the outdoor awning light, and then we have a little step light right there. The main light switch is up here under the main cabinet. Some of the lights have this little light switch right here on the individual light itself. And there is another light switch over here in the kitchen area. Okay, so this stove right here, you operate with, you turn this to the light and you hit the igniter. This RV also has a little oven to it. You turn this knob to the pilot, and then you press and hold that knob while holding the lighter down here all the way back here at the pilot light. Once the pilot is lit, you hold the knob down for about 30 seconds. Here is the main control panel. We have our LP gas level, which displays right here. You have your battery level, your freshwater tank level, your black water tank level, and your gray water tank level. Here we have our water pump switch that will pressurize the system if you're not connected to a water source. Here we have the hot water heater switch. You turn that on, that will go ahead and ignite, and then it will take about 30 minutes for your water to heat up. This is your generator switch right here. To start it, you press and hold the stop button. The red light will illuminate. Hold that button for about 10 to 15 seconds. This primes the generator, and then you can hit the start. It may crank a few seconds before it actually starts. If it doesn't start within a few seconds, you might need to prime it for a few more seconds. Once that has started, the system will let the generator warm up for a few seconds, and then it will kick on, and you will then have 110 power in the RV to operate things like the air conditioner and the microwave. To stop the generator, you simply push this button right here. Microwave is up here. It operates as a standard residential microwave. Back here we have the thermostat, which controls the AC, and the heat. You simply choose your fan setting, your heat or cold setting, and then your temperature setting. Here's the refrigerator. We now have this in the auto setting, which will mean that it will automatically start operating off of electricity if it's available. If not, it will operate off of the propane gas. You can switch this over to gas only, and then it would only run off of the gas. This is your coldness adjustment right here. You can just move this as needed. Back to this here, if this is flashing, your refrigerator has defaulted for some reason, typically due to not being parked on a level surface. These do need to be pretty level to operate correctly. If that light is flashing, simply turn this to the off position, wait for 10 to 15 seconds, and switch that back to the auto. This is the bathroom back here. This is the toilet here. We have a foot pedal flush right here, and the water pump's not on, otherwise there would be some water in there. We have the sink right here. Up here we have some deodorizing tablets. You drop those in the toilet. There is instructions on the back. This is your GFCI right here. So if you don't have 110 power at the outlets, that pretty much controls all of the outlets throughout the RV. And we have some RV toilet paper. Be sure to only use RV toilet paper or what is supplied by Salt Lake RV Rentals. Otherwise, you can clog up the black water tank, and that is quite expensive to repair. That includes don't flush any hygiene products or flushable wipes. Anything like that is not allowed in the toilet to be flushed. So RV toilet paper only. Shower hot cold knobs right here. And then on the shower head we do have a on-off valve. So if the shower doesn't work, make sure that is in the on position. Okay, here we have the main bed. This is a slide out, and it is in the out position right now. To bring this in, we flip the mattress up like that, and then we come over here to the wall and we see the two switches here. This one is a light switch, this one operates the slide. We are extended right now, so we want to retract it. We press and hold. Make sure there's nothing in the way of the slide before operating it. And never stop the slide when it is halfway between the in or out position. And that is how you operate the slide. To extend the slide, do the opposite. Push the extend. Make sure there's nothing outside like trees or power poles or campground pet power pedestals, rocks, anything of that nature. You need about 2 to 3 feet of clearance on the side of your RV back here. And once you verify that everything is clear, go ahead and extend that out, and then you can put your bed back. This dinette can turn into a bed. There's a little lever down here. You just flip this out of the way and push the dinette down. Remove the cushions and the dinette will sit on this ledge right here. Once it's down, then you put the back cushions of the dinette over the table, and that becomes your bed there. This is a jackknife couch. It also turns into a bed. You simply lift up on the cushion side of it and pull out, and that lays flat. Of course, we have the above the cab bunk here. That turns into a bed. Simply pull that out until it's a flat surface like that. We have a ladder right here. Hooks in right here to safely get up and down into the to this portion of the RV. Here we have a privacy curtain. It velcros across the front. This one actually goes right here, and there's a couple more of those black velcros up across the front here and back over to here. There are 6 seat belts throughout this RV. There are 2 here, 2 in the dinette, and 2 up front. It is required by law that all passengers in a motorhome are buckled anytime the RV is in motion.